We got a little bit of cardboard to process today. And today, well, I mean, we'll still be cutting the wood and the rope and stuff, but today we're using the Ozark Trail 8604 pound, minus the clip. So this is factory edge, it cuts paper. We'll find out. So I was watching Not Enough Knives videos on this knife, and his is also pushing over. He says it's because of the bearings, but yeah, I think I might have had one knife that was centered, but anyway, still not an issue, because as long as the edge doesn't rub, doesn't bother me. I mean, it's less than a $5 knife, but anyway. And then it's very flippy. Oops. Still kind of steady at work, so it's faster for me to cut sisal twine while working accounts right now. It bit me. Dang, right on the tip. I can feel it. It's going to be hard to type with a band-aid. I haven't been able to get too much stuff processed. I've been kind of steady at work. There is a little bit of blade play side to side, nothing up and down. It still cuts paper though, so we are still trying to get some more processing done. Thoughts while I'm using this. It has a very nice point, so it punctures the cardboard really well. There is a jimping on the liner lock that it does not hurt, but you can feel it. I would call it aggressive, but again, it doesn't hurt. I don't feel that it's too sharp. So, I mean, but I definitely can feel it, but it doesn't hurt, if that makes any sense. Also, as I'm cutting, even though it'll fit 4 fingers, it does, in practice, when you're using it, at least when I use it, it's more of like a 3.5, the way my hand sits. Very lightweight. I'm trying to close it after every cut, or every time, yeah, every cut pretty much, just to see if I can wear out the pivot during the short time, today at least, 8 hours that I'm using it. It finally slowed down so I can get a bit more cutting done with it, but I really like it. Still flips open really well and very comfortable in the hand, so, and still cuts paper. Okay, that's it for the cardboard. Time to cut some twine and weed eater wire. Still cuts paper. Have not had to sharpen it yet. Okay, so I found a little bit more cardstock, junk mail to cut up. Not much glue today, but this is still cutting a sheet of paper, so I am impressed. I mean, it's a $4.87 knife. So, anyway, I'm going to keep cutting until I have to sharpen. I haven't sharpened it yet. So I've got some wood and various cordage. Okay, so we are getting a little more into the whittling now. I can tell there's some spots that are starting to dull, but overall it still cuts paper. So, but there are some edges, some points I should say, that I can tell is wearing down a bit on the blade. It is doing a really good job cutting into this wood. Very comfortable in hand to cut this wood. The little jimping does not hurt when putting some force on it. I mean, like I said before, I can feel it, but it's not sharp, so you can feel it, but it does not hurt. Now, if I did all day of it, maybe that'd be different, but for short-term use, which is what I probably, well, that's what I do, is use my knives short-term, so not a problem. Well, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day using this knife. Ended up running out of cardboard and cardstock, so we're just using wood, and still has not been sharpened, and it still cuts paper. So I think the ice storm, the Browning ice storm, is not noticeably, a little bit better. I think it's on par with the Ranger 112, Buck Ranger 112. But yeah, for a $4.87 knife, as far as edge retention, I mean, this would last me. And just touch it up. I haven't touched it up yet on the ceramic rods or carbide. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. $4.87 at Walmart. The model 860 4-pound Ozark Trail. Don't look at my bed without the sheets because I'm a crazy sleeper and my sheets always get pulled. Anyway, I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I would have put the screws in on the clip when I took it off, but I gotta find them. I don't know. Don't know why I didn't try. I think I stripped them. So anyway, so yeah. So you know, if you just need a knife for your regular EDC tasks, you know, boxes, letters, whatever, this is a good knife. So I don't work tomorrow, so I will not be using a knife for 8 hours to the extent of this knife. I will just probably carry my Recon 1 Mini as my user. Anyway. Okay. Ow. It's my Friday, so what am I doing? Watching YouTube videos and carving wood with my model 860 7-pound Ozark Trail fixed blade. Making another mess. There's some twine also, sisal twine, that I cut with the knife.